YouTube, welcome back YouTube. All right, glad you guys are stopping by, and I know why you're here. All right, you're here to hear me talk about that smell good, that smell good. Okay, all right, so today we're here to talk about 5 cooler weather fall fragrances that I'm looking forward to wearing this fall. Of course, there's more than just 5, but these 5 are the ones that were on my mind that I want to discuss with you guys. All right, now we have some cheap fragrances here, some middle of the road fragrances, and then we got some probably one on the more expensive side of things. Okay, but all of these are worth it. The most important thing that they smell good and they smell great, and they can get the job done, you know, in the cooler weather. Okay, so look forward to talking about these with you guys. Again, thank you all for stopping by. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you have not already. Hopefully everybody who's watching is doing well and doing good. Family's good, money in your pocket, positive energy is around you. That's what I hope for you guys out there. Okay, so yeah, I don't know if I introduced myself, but I'm Dedrick L. Hicks Jr. All right, so thank you for stopping by. If I already said it, just don't worry about that. I tend to do that a lot on this channel. All right, so we're almost to 100 subscribers as well. Almost to 100 subscribers. We might be by the time this video drops, and I'll be planning to do a giveaway. When that happens. Okay, so I appreciate you guys for rocking with me. It really means a lot. All right, so let's go ahead and get into today's video. 5 cooler weather fall type fragrances that I look forward to wearing as the weather changes. All right, so let's get into number 1. The first one. I just talked about this the other day in a review, and I'm so happy and excited to have this secret weapon that no one really knows about in my collection, but you know about it now. We're talking about none other than from the house of, I think it's, man, I always forget. I forget the house, but this is called Insurrection 2. Insurrection 2. Nice bottle. As you can see, the Insurrection. If we can get that in focus. Yeah, the Insurrection is coming down the middle here. So I got this the other day. It's very good. It's a company out of Italy. I think this stuff is made in France, and this stuff is fantastic, man. I smell it a lot since I've had it, and I ain't had it long. So yeah, man, you get this cherry tobacco, vanilla, tonka bean, some cacao in here as well. That cacao gives off a chocolatey type vibe. Tonka bean gives off a powdery vibe. Of course, the sweet cherry tobacco is just really hanging around for the length of this scent. I've only sprayed it on my hand, and it is fantastic. My wife loved it. She loves how it smells as well. So this stuff is really good, and I know it's going to be a beast in the fall. I know it's going to be a beast in the winter, and those cooler mornings and evenings. I know this is going to do a fantastic job. Don't sleep on this, guys. I think this is in the Cheapy Hall of Fame. I think this is on the Cheapy Mount Rushmore, in my opinion. Now, I do my thing. I dibble and I dabble. I hit my Burlingtons and my Ross and my Marshalls. But this right here, man, this might be the greatest Cheapy of all time. I'll get back to you on that because I'm planning a top 5 of all time Cheapy video soon. But I love this stuff already, and I haven't even worn it yet. I've just smelled it on my hand, but this stuff is great. All right, so again, tobacco, cherry tobacco, vanilla, tonka bean, cacao. All right, this is what is in here, and this stuff is fantastic. For $21, your money is quadruply spent. Man, your money is quadruply spent. Now, they compare this to CK Shock 1 by Calvin Klein. It has some similarities to it, but it's not. This is much deeper, much richer than CK1. CK1 has it's a little bit more aromatic, a little bit, got some freshness takes in there. Ain't no freshness in here. Just straight depth and dense body type fall fragrance that I love. I love this stuff. Can't wait to wear it. So again, we're talking about Insurrection number 2. Insurrection number 2. All right. And of course, the link will be down in the description for this fantastic fragrance. All right, so let's keep it rolling on the cheapy side. As always, I always have to adjust my light. I'm a natural light guy. All right, so here we go. We have another fragrance that's very popular in the fragrance community, gets a lot of love in cheapy land. Some people consider this a Hall of Famer or a GOAT type cheapy. It's really good, especially if you like that boozy component. But before I break it down, let's go ahead and talk about it. We're talking about none other than Halloween Man X. Halloween Man X. All right, this stuff is very popular in the community. I mean, you got Jeremy Fragrance talking about it. You got Jensen's talking about it. You know, what's my man name? Golly, I'm tripping. Chaos, he talks about it a lot. I think he talks about it the most. But once I seen all them talking about it a few months back, I went ahead and copped, and I'm glad I did. This stuff is good, man. You get a nice coffee note in here. You get some whiskey, some whiskey. You get some vanilla. You get some amber accords as well that just pumps in that sweetness. And some lavender is here. So you got a good mix of healthy accords and notes in here. It's going to give you something great for $25. Now this stuff is hard to find. You're not going to find it like that right now because the word is out. People are grabbing this stuff left and right. A lot of discounted sites are sold out. I'll try my best to find a link and put it down below. But if you can find this, add it to your collection for this fall. It's going to be great. All right, it's going to operate very, very well when the weather turns cool. Okay, so again, we're talking about Halloween Man X, and man, this stuff is good. Remember, coffee, whiskey, vanilla. Think about that. It's nicely blended. Even though it's synthetic, it's all out. It's definitely synthetic, but once it gets on your skin, on your clothes, and it starts to dry down and work its magic, man, this stuff is really, really good. All right, Halloween Man X, y'all check it out. All right, let's kind of move along to the middle of the road fragrance. All right, I talked about this in a previous video, and I had to hunt for this. The hunt was real trying to find this, and I'm glad that I found it for a decent price. We're talking about from the house of Salvatore Ferragamo. All right, we're talking about Uomo Signature. All right, Uomo Signature. Now I have a lot of Salvatore Ferragamo fragrances, and I love their line. But I think this one is elusive. When I say that, this was hard to get. It was hard to find for a decent price. Retail for this is right over $100, but discounted you can catch it for like maybe $50 right now. Probably in the hotter months, you can probably grab it for $40. But this is the EDP concentration, and it's good. It has some leather in here. It gives off a boozy note. I don't think there's any booziness or whiskey in here, but that leather kind of gives it off, which is good. Has some sweetness in here as well. I just think overall this stuff is good. I really, really enjoyed it when I got it in. I have not been able to wear it in the field, but of course I've sprayed it on my skin and tested it in the house and things like that. And I look forward to really wearing this. This is sought after by a lot of people. This is another one that's going to be hard to find. All right, but I'm going to do my best to try to find it and put the link down below. And you can get this for a discount price. But honestly, I was prepared to pay retail for this if I couldn't find on discounts. But luckily I did. This stuff is fantastic. I really, really like it a lot. From the house of Salvatore Ferragamo, we're talking about Uomo Signature. All right, this is going to be a superstar in the cooler months. I think this is going to be a superstar in the cooler months. Cannot wait to wear this. All right, let's move on to we're almost 2 more left. All right, so we're going to talk about one right now that I'm super excited about. Super excited about. Now this one gets compared to another one out there, but before we get into that, let's go ahead and get it. Let's go ahead and introduce it. This bottle is so dope. We're talking about from the house of Azzaro. All right, house of Azzaro. We got the most wanted. All right, we got the most wanted. Probably the dopest bottle design there is. This is dope. I mean, get that, man. Let me get that in focus here. Just the whole revolver type deal is just so clean. All black bottle. All right, this stuff is really simple. I mean, the main note in here is the toffiness. All right, you got some toffiness in here. I think it's some cardamom in here as well. A little spiciness in here. But this stuff is fantastic. Now its rival right now is Stronger With You Absolutely. All right, Stronger With You Absolutely, which is one on my list. I don't have that one yet, but I look to get it. I have the original Stronger With You, which I love, but that Absolutely is one that, you know, I want to get my hands on. But a lot of people compare it to this. All right, they actually have debates on this on Twitter and on Instagram about which one is better, the Most Wanted or Stronger With You Absolutely. So I don't know. I don't know. I haven't had the opportunity to smell the Absolutely, but from people who I know, they do say it's similar. They say they're similar. They're in the same category. Some people lean towards this one. Some people lean towards Stronger With You. But I am happy to have this one. This is one I'm going to be spending a lot of time with due to that spicy sweetness that goes on with this fragrance. I mean, this is a mass appealing fragrance that's going to get you, yeah, man, get you a lot of compliments. I mean, people are going to be wondering what you have on. I think this one could turn into a really, really popular fragrance from not just this season, but on and on. I think this will be one that could take on legendary status, okay? Not only from the beautiful look on the bottle, but of course what's inside. Me personally, I look forward to wearing this one a lot. This fall, this winter, from Azzaro, the most wanted, dopest bottle in the game. All right, dopest bottle in the game. All right, last but not least, we have a Titan here. We have a Champion here. We have a fragrance that is absolutely stunning, okay? It goes back and forth. Is it for women? Is it for men? Is it for women? Is it for men? Well, Tom Ford took care of all that and said this is a unisex scent. So we're talking about none other than from the house of Tom Ford. We're talking about Black Orchid. All right, Black Orchid. Just a beautiful, beautiful bottle there. All right, man. So this stuff has so much going on. So much, man. You got, first of all, this is a unique blend. All right. There's not really too much out. Well, I don't think there's anything that really smells like this out there. So you got chocolate truffle, Mexican chocolate, vanilla, florals in here, some amber in here. It's a lot going on. I think this thing has over like 30, probably 30 notes, man. 30. Yeah, man. I mean, it has lemon and black currant and jasmine and lotus, fruity notes, incense, musk, vetiver, it's patchouli, just so much going on. And this stuff is great. All right. Now, the parfum, and this is the EDP. I went back and forth with both of those, but I like this a little more because it has more body, has more depth to it. To my nose, the parfum is good, but this is really, really good. This is a home run, whether you're male or you female. But I think more men gravitated towards this than women. Henceforth, Tom Ford officially changing the status from a woman's fragrance to a unisex fragrance, man. So this stuff is absolutely, it's gorgeous. It's gorgeous and it's unique. Now you're gonna pay a little bit of money for some Tom Ford, but this is worth it. A couple sprays last all day. I wore this last winter, and it did wonders for me. I mean, projection was 2 hours. Performance was 8 to 10 hours easy. Sillage was fantastic. I mean, everybody, you know, really enjoyed this when I was around them. I pretty much got complimented heavily when I wore this, and I look forward to wearing this again. This stuff is absolutely amazing. You can dress it up. You can dress it down, in my opinion, in the fall. You know, I wouldn't wear a t-shirt and some shorts with this, you know, but if you're gonna wear a nice flannel, some nice jeans, nice pair of shoes, you know what I mean, you can put this on. If you're gonna wear a nice button up or a nice jacket, or if you're gonna dress up with a suit or sweater, you can definitely put this on. It definitely complement what you got going on. So this stuff is really good. I'm gonna say this stuff is iconic. On first smell, I had to have it. I think my homie Cedric Farr put me up on it, and I'm glad he did. All right, so this stuff is very, very, very good. And like I said, it has tons of notes in here. But from off the top, you get the chocolate truffle, the Mexican chocolate, the vanilla, the amber. You definitely get the floral intake in there as well. This stuff is going to get the job done, and it will never miss if you wear it. Never. So looking forward to wearing this in the cooler months, in the fall and the winter time. And yeah, it's great. All right. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. Those are five fragrances that I am looking forward to wearing the most in the cooler months, in the fall and the winter. And I can't wait. I can't wait to bust them out. You know, down here in Florida, you know, summer is taking its time on walking out the door. Don't get me wrong, I still enjoy my summer fragrances, but I'm ready for these fall fragrances, man. I'm ready to wear these fragrances, man, and I will be doing that. All right, so pretty much all five of these, you guys are going to get in-depth reviews on them as the seasons change. So I look forward to bringing you more information about these fragrances. But until then, the links for them will be down in the description. Do your homework, do your research, see what fits you, and cop. cop. All right, go ahead and get you something, man. That's gonna have somebody. Go ahead and do that. All right. So until next time, you guys be cool, be safe, like, comment, subscribe. If you have already, you don't have to. If you have it, what you waiting on? All right. There's a new guy in town talking about some smell good, and I ain't going nowhere. All right. So again, appreciate our love and support. You guys be cool, take care of yourselves, and I'll see you guys on the next Fragrance video. All right.